What if I told you he wasn't the greatest? He's the only true Cubs fan. That sometimes it is a matter of life and death. That the man no one could stop tragically was.
Have that happen to you just makes you question your whole life. What type of man you are and what's real. Thought it was just a game, just another league. It turned out to be much, much more.
That no one can outrun the truth.
Okay, so I'll try to make it nice and short. It all happened when I joined some random Yahoo league. And that league, there was a person called Brendan in that league. Now, I was in first place in that league mid-season when the commissioner pulled some shady shit. He reset everybody's rosters, and in his roster he had Trout, Harper, Goldschmidt, like literally the top 20 players, and locked everybody from leaving the league. So it was a real asshole shit. But one day, it just so happens that by mistake he unlocked it and everybody left. So that person named Brendan tells me, hey, I'm gonna create another league, do you want to join? I'm like, yeah, hey, cool, whatever. So he tells me, hey, listen, I already have the 8 leagues or whatever is the most amounts you can have in Yahoo. So I have to use my friend's email. It's a girl. So I'm just going to use that because I have no space. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. None of my business. So then I see that he creates the league and he says that he's that girl named Lindsey. And at first I thought it was hilarious because everybody's like, oh, you're a girl, etc. You know, we got one of the 7 Joes that we got in this league. We're flirting and all that shit, whatever. So, you know, months passes. I was in first place. And, you know, I see that the context in which Lindsey was using, or Brendan was using her new gender was becoming a little more extreme. And then you guys are saying that nobody sexted. Oh yeah, somebody did sex. That I know for a fact. But to respect that person who's still in this league, that person asked me not to reveal the name, and I won't. I will not reveal the name. So, I decided to tell you guys, but that Brendan guy, he was just saying that he was a girl named Lindsey, and he converted himself. He really thought he was a girl named Lindsey. That was the funny part. Because, and then he would tell, so I told him once, I'm like, yo, are you ever gonna tell these guys that you're actually a boy? And he's like, yeah, you know, one day. 3 months later, he's still going at it. Still Lindsey. He had Kofor over here falling in love with Lindsey until one day that person who sexted Lindsey kind of spills it out, and that's when I'm like, okay, that's getting a little weird. He's like a catfish scenario. So, you know, I decided to tell the league, and that's when everybody knew that. And I know more than one person. Only one person owned up to, you know, Sexton Lindsey or Brandon or whoever the name is. But I know you slid in them DMs. Some of you slid in them DMs. Like, I know if Felix would have been in this league, that motherfucker would have been all up in Brendan's ass. But, yeah. So all them guys, I was the only one that knew that it was a boy all along. Which makes it even more funny. But, yeah, that's basically the story.